Fed Data Check now enables you to replicate and then enhance information contained in the FPDS-NG list of users report. This will ensure that the Fed Data Check email alerts go to the right people at the right time. In this video, we are going to show you the option and walk through some examples. Log into feddatacheck.net. If you do not have an account, you can email info@feddatacheck.net to request one. After logging in, scroll down and select your agency's logo. In this example, we're going to use the Treasury site.
Once on your site, you have two options in regards to defining your organization's structure. Option 1, Map Supervisor to Employees. This option is for those organizations that want to precisely define the employee to supervisor relationship. Option 2, Map Supervisor to Contracting Offices, and then map employees to contracting offices. This option is for those organizations that, for example, wants to define one or two supervisors for an entire agency and then simply list all the COs and CSs that are associated with that agency. To start, hover over the Administration tab at the top horizontal menu. Select Supervisor to Employee Mapping. You will be brought to the Reports Library dashboard where you can select on the right-hand side 3 parameter values. Select the agency for whose supervisor and employee you want to define. Filter the report's result by active or inactive staff or all employee to show all of the staff. And the Open Hyperlink in New Window YN will be discussed at the end of this video. For now, leave it on the default setting of Y, Open Hyperlink in New Window. Click Apply on the bottom of the page.
Here is the result for 2036 Bureau of the Fiscal Service, Y, Active Employee, Y, Open Hyperlink in New Window. Option 2. Hover over Administration and select Supervisor to Office Mapping. The Fed Data Check dashboard will now have 4 different parameters: the agencies, the offices within the agencies,
The employee status, and if you want to open the hyperlink in a new window, click Apply, and the supervisors for all agencies and offices with an active status will be displayed. To switch between Ad Supervisor and Ad Employee, click on the desired button on the top of the page. The Supervisor and Employee pages will look similar. Editing and adding supervisor or employee will also be the same process. To add a new supervisor, click on the blue Add Additional Supervisor, Click Here button on the top of the table. The Supervisor Designation tab will open. Start by selecting the agency for the new supervisor. Enter the first name, last name, email, and the status of the supervisor. Click Submit. Under the Supervisor Employee for table, the information of the new supervisor will show. To edit an existing supervisor, click Edit next to the supervisor's name. The Supervisor Designation tab will now open with the information of the supervisor. In this example, we'll be changing the status of the supervisor to N Not Active Employee. Click Submit. Look under the table 2036 and you will notice the changes made is reflected. Return to the Reporting Library dashboard. Refresh the page and enter the same parameter as before. Notice that Johnny Appleseed is not on the display list. To display Johnny Appleseed's information, go under Parameter and change the active status to N, Not Active Employee, and Johnny's information will display. Lastly, under Parameter, change active status to All Employee and click Apply. All Employee will now be displayed with either active status. The last parameter will determine how the second page will be displayed. Currently, the parameter is selected as Y Open Hyperlink in New Window. By clicking on Edit, a new tab will open to display the results page. Change the parameter to N Do Not Open Hyperlink in New Window. Now, instead of opening a new tab, the dashboard will be updated into the second page. If you have any more additional questions, please reach out to info@feddatacheck.net.